Hey guys, going on? Ian Fernando here, and with this lockdown and quarantine, I reached out to my buddy KJ. We were talking about campaigns a little bit earlier, and I decided, hey, why don't we just turn this to a video conversation for everybody to hear out? So KJ is also an affiliate, just like I am. We were just discussing about some traffic, what offers he's doing, and what can we do as affiliates to try to make more income with this space that's or this pandemic that's currently happening. I know for myself that my campaigns have been down, so I think this would be a great conversation with me and KJ to see what we can do as affiliates to talk about what kind of offers to just continue our media buy strategies and skill sets. So KJ, welcome. Thank you for taking this real, short notice call and everything. So,
Thanks for inviting me, Ian. And hey, guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are safe at your homes and stay indoors. Don't go out. That's the first thing we should be doing.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying before, my Nutra stuff is just not converting. I just don't know what to do. And yesterday, I decided to do some VSL offers and advertise on the Zero Park. And what kind of offer do you think affiliates should run right now, especially with this pandemic and people being scared? And do you think Nutra and physical products and e-commerce still good, or what?
Yeah, well, it depends. Like at this moment, people are more panicked. They want to save as much money as they can because many of them are, scared they're going to lose jobs and they won't have enough money to buy stuff. Especially, things are going expensive these days as well. Grocery shopping, if you go, I just went out and rates are, everything's getting expensive. So anything which requires people to take out money, for something they don't need, they're not going to buy. So that's the first thing. And even with nutrient stuff, right now, I don't think so anyone's going to buy these things because they're going to stock up on groceries and all that stuff, things which they need in daily life. So overall, if you talk about what to promote, I think the best bet would be to see what kind of products or services they need. Like you've been in the Philippines, I'm from Pakistan, so if you look at communities in these countries, those living abroad, like in Western countries, they support their families back home, right? So back in there, it's a panic as well. Everything's closing down, so most of these people will be wanting to send money back home. So we can promote offers which are related to this stuff, even if like they're not, we can't find them on traditional affiliate networks. Maybe we can just go direct with the companies and help them out. So it's more about what makes people's lives easier these days.
Yeah,
And
that's
I was in a family group a few days ago, and someone, posted a gadget which measures your blood oxygen levels, and these monitoring gadgets and all these kind of things. I think these are the things we should be promoting, and whatever makes people's lives easier is going to sell.
yeah.
Or traditional offers, they're not working well.
Yeah, that is interesting. I was actually even looking at ClickBank offers yesterday, and I haven't promoted a ClickBank offer in a long time. And to your point, like for people that are in the Western countries to send back, for example, the Philippines or Vietnam, people can actually
Mhm.
just go to, I think, Zoom.com or .net, and even though they're not listed on any network, they do have an affiliate program actually on their site for referrals for people to send money to their loved ones overseas. Remitly has also an affiliate program. Revolt and TransferWise all have affiliate programs
Yeah,
as well. So they might not be on traditional networks like you're saying, but I mean, you just have to do research. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see like,
yeah.
hey, partners or affiliates or whatnot. So, like for me, what do you think about like I'm doing like a or starting to do the survival info products and survival products. The survival niche, which was a
Hmm.
very popular niche like almost 5 years ago. What do you think about that? Like,
Yeah, that's reviving again. Of course, like people are worried, things are going down, so that there is a huge opportunity there as well.
and I was talking to a couple of affiliates last night too, and they're even trying to create their weight loss or products or like probiotic into an angle to boost their immune systems or have a healthy body instead of like
Yeah,
Garcinia cambogia is not. only used for weight loss, but it'll help boost your immune system. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is something which is already in our industry, and we can easily promote that. You know, yeah, of course, these kind of offers work as well. And then, like make money kind of stuff. Talk about surveys and things because people are worried about money as well, money running out. So they want to make some extra money, which they can use to buy groceries and stuff like that. So of course,
Yeah, I was. You're right on the dot on that one. I was actually looking at survey offers just yesterday as well. Like make money from home, simple stuff like going to Reb, doing basic video editing, copy, doing stuff on Fiverr. There's a lot of offers for sure that affiliates can actually do while at home, or even stay-at-home parents
yeah.
that are having issues with this day. But another topic is like, what do you think like the ad inventory is right now? Like I know there's a lot of ad inventory because maybe not a lot of affiliates are promoting and a lot of big companies are not pushing products. So what's your, take
Yeah,
on that?
it's a good time. It's a good time. Of course, people are seeing less conversion rates, so there is tons of available ad inventory, and I think personally, traffic is cheap these days.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course, that's an opportunity.
What about then do you think now when let's say this whole thing boils over, let's say everybody's cured next month, do you think ad inventory and CPCs will skyrocket?
Sorry, I didn't get your question because it hanged.
Do you think that let's say when it's everybody gets healed within the next month, do you think CPs are just gonna skyrocket because now everybody wants to get on, or do you think there would be like a balance?
I think there is going to be balance. Like people are getting used to it, companies are getting used to it. They are still, settling up and setting their work from home thing. So at the moment, it's pretty low, and that's the best time when you can make most out of it when everything is in front of you and you got big. You can easily take the biggest share. But after that, it's going to balance it. I think eventually.
Yeah, I think it'll balance out. I think Facebook, Google, especially the tier one sources, they can't
Mhm.
afford to make the
Yeah,
CPC so high because then they'll lose advertisers right now.
yeah.
And then speaking about that, I know Facebook. In my ad vendors chat, somebody was saying that all the Facebook manual reviews are quarantined home, so that's why it's taking a long time for a Facebook ad to be approved, and that's why a lot of ads are being, I guess, restricted or not running. Like, how should we as affiliates try to bypass this? Should it be more AI or not AI friendly, but more ad friendly, so that AI notices like, hey, we can approve this ad instead of rejecting it?
Well, yeah, I think so. I think so. It should be because uh, personally, I have noticed that the approval times have gone down. So if there is something AI friendly, like we were talking about remittances and stuff, I was creating TransferWise ads day before yesterday, and it took me a
You're doing
few hours.
TransferWise ads
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I'm already over it. So yeah, I'm already doing it. So yeah, it takes time, but overall, if you are trying to link to a good domain with a good reputation, it's easy.
Oh yeah, the domain reputation for sure. And that
Yeah,
does count a lot. So we have survival, maybe ecom products, the surveys for sure.
entertainment is going to be a big one because people will be
Oh yeah,
bored as
yeah, yeah.
well,
What about
and
what about
especially
games?
sorry,
What about like games or like yeah, games?
games. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Like, look, kids are almost all of the kids. Schools have closed, and there is tons of opportunities like games and stuff, and something which caters to kids as well.
Mm. Now, do you think like I was gonna think about redoing sweeps as well, like the $100 gift cards for Walmart, and then I
Hmm.
was like thinking,
Hmm.
nah, can't even go out and whatnot. Well, that mentality. I mean, I don't even think they even get a real card anyway. So, but yeah, that was. What do you think about that as well? It's like sweeps.
Yeah, well, uh, I don't know. It's free, so anything free. People are so bored that anything they see free, they're gonna go after it.
That is
That's what
true.
I'm it about. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I think.
yeah, but I know.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, so what else? Well, entertainment. That was actually a pretty good one. Entertainment, like
yeah,
the mini streamers, right? That would be a good one. I actually didn't think
yeah.
about that one. I'm like thinking about more info products,
info products, of
VSLs,
course.
people
Yeah,
trying to learn a new skill maybe.
yeah,
So
yeah, and then work from home.
yeah, work from home,
Yeah,
like not like the biz ops, but more like the surveys or
yeah,
Fiverr and or maybe doing something on Upwork or something like that. You know,
yeah.
so yeah, man. So what do you think gonna happen with the affiliate industry? Is it gonna spike up in more income or is it gonna be less income? What do you think? Because I
That's a tough
know
question, you
it is, right? So
know.
this is something we battled with a couple of affiliates yesterday,
Yeah,
and I think it's either us affiliates. I know there's two types of affiliates. There's affiliates that are just
uh-huh.
so used to running dating, they can't take that dating skill set
Yeah,
and move it to a Nutra or a lead gen or refi. And there's affiliates like us where we're very dynamic, you know. But I'm also at a point where, man, I don't want to redo a bunch of other stuff. I just want to throw up a Nutra that I already know and just and do it. But yeah, this
yeah.
time I think it is difficult.
I think it's a lesson for all of us, to be honest. Like, we should be dynamic. Things can change within days. So we shouldn't just focus on one thing and just keep running after that. Instead, we should be dynamic. We should be able to evolve with time. And that's, I think, where we will go. We'll eventually evolve and get out of this. Because right now it's a bloodbath. I can understand so many athletes are, just sitting at home. And if we say like we are not affected by all this, that's a total lie. We all are.
Yeah, for
So
sure. We
yeah,
we
we have
definitely
we have
are.
to learn to evolve.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting emails from a lot of the traffic networks, and they're saying, "Hey, our team is now remote, blah blah blah. But if you don't, we apologize for any customer
Yeah,
service issues." I mean, even my Amazon stuff is getting affected, so it is crazy. So, well,
yeah.
what else do you think affiliates should do during this time? Should they try to learn new?
Yeah, well, they can also look at insurance related stuff, life insurance, income protection, remortgage, and all these kind of things.
Oh
Of
yeah, the
course, like,
mortgage one, the refi. Yeah, well, refi would be really good because the government in the
yeah,
states now are doing, I think, 1% interest rates or something like that.
mm,
So, but yeah, that is good. So, yeah, kid, you got a lot of good. I was only focused on info products for today. My campaign today are actually just got rejected 3 times today, so I got to work on my copy today. But I'm gonna look at some of the other stuff that you mentioned. So,
yeah.
what else you got for us, man?
I think one thing I'd say is all of us work with remote, teams. So I'd suggest whoever's watching, and if they have remote staff, try to take care of them. I know times are down; we're not making that much, but try to, increase your money for them. Give them something extra because they're going through tough times as well, and maybe worse than us. So
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I know some marketers in the Philippines, they have bought like their staff like a
yeah,
week's worth of food and hygienic stuff, and yeah, man, for sure. Luckily for me, I have a very small team, and
yeah,
it's good. But trying to keep them busy where I can't even
yeah,
find
yeah,
them to be busy is also very very difficult.
yeah.
That's actually interesting. Let's. Do you mind if we go into like a little bit of
Yeah,
outsourcing this time?
okay. Sure, sure.
Yeah, so with outsourcing, I guess, and especially in these times, and let's say our campaigns are pretty slow, like what kind of work can we give our remote teams or our remote guys?
Well, first of all, what we can do is we can work out on something. We can work on the projects we were pending. For example, you may have so many projects you didn't want to get into, but now you have time. You can give them those. You can work on those, and sometimes you don't have anything.
Yeah,
So for that, you have to, just keep them. Like, personally, I'd suggest just keep them for now and just wait it out, but don't lose them. That will, boost their morale as well and make them
yeah,
more loyal to you as well. So yeah, but the projects which were pending, you can work on that, and then try to work on white hat stuff like like talked about, all this transfer files and stuff like that, and then maybe you can l- educate them, give them new topics, something which they can read and learn as well. That's a good time to train them as well.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I know, like in the Philippines, it's everybody's on lockdown, and people are so mad at the government because they can't go to work. And people in the Philippines,
Hmm.
they live on a pretty much on a dollar per day basis,
Yeah,
right? They need that money every day, you know. And for us, we definitely should even over care. I want to say maybe, you know,
yeah.
not let them go, but let them understand. Hey, I don't have that much stuff either because I am also in this quarantine lifestyle too. But you will stay. But here's some stuff to let the time pass. You know what I mean, or whatnot. So
Hmm.
it is really important to keep your most valuable assets, especially people in remote areas, to continue working
Yeah,
with you
yeah,
for sure. Um,
yeah. For example, data feeds, we can work on those, and we can create like comparison sites and all these stuff like that. For example, if you talk about, I was working on a project where uh, you compare all these broadbands service providers in UK, and based on speed, price, on the monthly price or whatever, you can sort out who's the best uh, provider for you for the customer. So you can work on these projects. Even if you don't promote those projects, you can actually sell them for a good price. All you have to do is present them well.
Yeah, that is true. You know, it's all about perception anyway. So at the
Yeah.
end of the day, so awesome. I guess let's take this down a notch and then let's see for the affiliates that are wanting to start in this space. Um, what do you think they should do right now with this quarantine style that we're all in now?
I think,
For beginners, like
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. For beginners, see, their main problem is time. I don't have time. I'm busy with my job and stuff. This is the right time they can start off with, and they can just start with simple things like, let's say, surveys, um, or sweepstakes and stuff like that. They can go ahead with those offers, or something which is easy to convert. It shouldn't just be like paper sales. It could be just email or something. And with game offers, gaming related. Entertainment and all that kind of stuff, and this is good time they can start because the prices are cheap, traffic is dirt cheap right now as compared to normal average,
yeah,
what we pay. So yeah, that's a good time they can start and then focus on what customers are looking for, what they need.
yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Like, what people are panicking for, and go for that thing.
Yeah, it's too bad you can't use the word panic in your ad creatives. That's I'm having issues with that right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, so for all the new affiliates that are starting or wanting to start, I would suggest to do what KJ say, but also pick up a Udemy course, $9. Learn the basics. I have a free guide out there as well, and just use this time to really learn. Like I would suggest to learn how to use WordPress and how to build a simple static landing page, how to use Vultr and hosting to really understand all that stuff. So, and that's where you should use this time to really dig deep and be like, hey,
yeah.
now I have no excuses to be an affiliate, to be an Amazon FBA, to learn traffic or whatnot. So, KJ, any last words before we go?
Just stay safe, take care of your
Keep
families,
social
and yeah,
distance.
be free.
Yeah, for sure, guys. Stay safe. KJ, appreciate it. Thank you. And any last words? Make sure you visit the site as well, kjrocker.com. And that's it. So appreciate it, KJ. Thank you.
It's okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, guys.